Well, if you were with us yesterday in 1 Corinthians chapter 8, you'll remember that we are in the middle of a live debate that the Apostle Paul is responding to amongst the Corinthians. And this debate centers around the question, is it okay for us as believers to eat meat or other foods which may have previously been dedicated to false gods? This is, as we said yesterday, is an issue that we don't have to deal with today. But for the Corinthians, it was a very real and live issue. Commonly, they might be invited round to a friend's house for dinner and they were served meat and they didn't have any idea whether or not that meat had previously been dedicated to a false god. Likewise, they may have went to the markets to buy food and that food may or may not have been previously dedicated to an idol. And so this was a real issue. And the Corinthians were divided. Some of them thought, it's fine, just eat the meat, there's no problems. Others thought, well, if I eat this meat, it might defile me and make me unclean. And so in chapter 8 of 1 Corinthians, the Apostle Paul, we said, effectively says three things to this issue. The first one we saw yesterday, which was this: love is greater than knowledge. And the second thing he's going to say today is this: God is greater than idols. Read with me from verse 4 through to verse 6. Paul says, therefore, as to the eating of food offered to idols, we know that an idol has no real existence and that there is no God but one. For although there may be so-called gods in heaven or on earth, as indeed there are many gods and many lords, yet for us there is one God, the Father, from whom are all things, and for whom we exist, and one Lord Jesus Christ, through him are all things, and through him we exist. Here's where the Apostle Paul effectively answers the question. Yesterday he didn't really answer the question, he just kind of rebuked some of the Corinthians who were being very bullish in their response and in their debating. But here the Apostle Paul says, here's the answer. Are you able to eat food that's previously been dedicated to idols? Paul's answer is yes, you can. He's going to insert a little disclaimer later on in the chapter, as we'll see tomorrow. But is there anything inherently wrong with eating meat which may have been previously dedicated to idols? Paul says no, there's not. Why? Because all these idols are merely false gods, or as he says here, they are so-called gods. There's only one true God, there's only one true being who can claim the title God, and that is the God of the Bible. And so these foods, these meats have been dedicated to something which claims to be God, but isn't really God. And so you will not be defiled, you can eat away. Here's your challenge for today. How does it encourage you to know that there really is only one true God? The God before whom Paul will later say in Philippians, every knee will one day bow and every tongue will confess. Think about your life today. Does it honor Jesus as Lord? Does it honor Jesus as the only true Lord before whom every knee will bow? If not, perhaps why don't you spend some time today with the Lord and pray that he would give you the strength and the guidance that you need to live for him and really serve him as the one true God. Hope you have a great day.